Hi Scorpio, welcome to With Love Tarot. I'm back with your February 2020 tarot reading. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you're all having an amazing month so far. So I'm going to be looking at your current energies, your future energies for the rest of February going into March of 2020, and then taking some cards on what you need to know now to bring in success during this time period. Are you ready? Okay, starting out for your current energies, we have the King of Swords, and actually this guy popped out twice. So this is meaningful for many of you out there. These are very specific messages, so please take what resonates here and leave the rest. Some of you could be connecting with an air sign or with somebody with air in their chart. You could have air in your birth chart as well. But if that's not your story, guys, this is taking on some type of traits where you're really able to communicate effectively, cut out what no longer works for you. You're analytical, intelligent, and even objective during this time period. Now, you could be connecting with somebody with these traits as well. Now, the other message here, though, is that this person is a little bit hard to read, okay? Right? They have emotions, of course, but they could just be really keeping them in check, right? They could come off as even a little bit stoic as well. And you could be dealing with a lawyer or a doctor or just somebody within those fields. You could be in those fields as well. Okay. The next card we have for your current energies is the Lovers. So wow, guys, some of you really could be dealing with an air sign or Gemini, to be a little bit more specific here, but this is a significant connection and energy. If you're not dealing with somebody now, then this is saying that somebody could be coming in for your future, but this is soulmate energy too. And it's really, really beautiful. For some of you out there, you could be having to choose what to do within a connection, especially with the King of Swords here. Some of you could really be analyzing something, or perhaps somebody analyzed it and is coming back around for you. But whatever this is really, really beautiful. And some of you could be getting a message from this person. We have the arrow or the arrow of love coming down between these two people. So really nice. And I will clarify that in just a few moments. And for your future energy starting, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is more communication, guys. This is one of my messengers of the tarot. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign or with somebody with fire in their chart. But this could be an incoming message for you, quick message, something of passion as well. Or you could just be taking on this energy too. This is somebody who's really energetic. So some of you could be getting some type of passion, or you're recharging your batteries, or in moving forward on a project. It's that kind of energy. Now, next two cards we have here for your future energies, and they flipped out together, is the Six of Swords and the Hermit. Okay, so for some of you out there, a very select few, you're actually moving on from a connection or a breakup, and perhaps it had to do with this person, okay? And if that's not your story, you're simply just moving on in general from some type of drama or rockiness that maybe some of you have been dealing with, and you're going to kind of come into this hermit mode energy. You're basically cutting out distractions, relationships, energy that just wasn't serving you on your journey here. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. But what this is saying is that you're effectively going to move on from it. So if some of you have been kind of struggling within relationships or just in general, you're going to be able to restore some type of peace in your life. Okay, but you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to move forward and try not to look back too much. Still remain open to opportunities. And taking on the Hermit energy, there's nothing wrong with that. This is a very spiritual energy. You're going to also feel guided around this time period and maybe even get some type of an enlightenment, okay? But you want to make sure that you're not isolating too much, guys. You don't want to shut out everybody and everything. So that's just a little bit of a caution that I have the feeling to deliver for you. For what you need to know now, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is the second Knight present here, and it's next to the Knight of Wands. So indeed, some of you really could be getting a message, all right? So what you need to know now is that perhaps somebody wants to come forward and speak to you. Okay, it could be a quick message coming in for you as well. Perhaps, especially with the King of Swords present here, what this is saying is to be open to communication, or maybe try to see a situation a little bit more objectively, or analyze something. And we have the Six of Cups for the next card here. Okay, so somebody could be coming back around for you guys. That's really the strong message I'm getting here, is that first, what you need to know now, somebody from your past could be trying to come through and give you a message. You could already be aware of this too. This could be connecting with somebody that you go way back with, especially we started with the Lovers. And the next card that also popped out is the Wheel. So again, the strong feeling I'm getting here is kind of like a return of energy. So if you're not dealing with a particular person or somebody who's trying to come through to you, this could just simply mean that there's going to be an upturn of energy or a turn of luck in your favor. If some of you have felt down on your luck, when the Wheel appears here, it means that something is going to change, but it's going to be for the better. This could also sometimes talk about fate. So what you need to know now is that while we really can't control everything that happens in our life, when this does appear, it means that something is going to change. And it could be a small change, kind of like the domino effect. One small move, or the butterfly effect, causes a chain reaction and puts things in motion that is going to bring something better into our lives. Okay, so what you need to know now is you need to trust in the process. And the message that just came through, guys, is if some of you are holding on to past memories or nostalgia a little bit too much, and it's holding you back, try to move on from it, guys. If some of you are stuck in the past, try to move forward, okay, to bring in some type of forward movement and new energy into your life. Because Six of Cups can sometimes mean replaying memories over and over and over again, not necessarily on a romantic level. This could just mean you're living mentally in a past part of your life. Maybe you're revisiting a happier time. I do it all the time. But what happens is if you're stuck in that energy too much and you can't live in the moment, you never really move forward. Okay, so that's a very specific message for some of you out there, is to try to release some type of nostalgia that is holding you back. Okay, if it's preventing you from moving forward, of course. So I'm going to clarify everything here to get a little bit more specific. Clarifying deck here, we have the Empress, really beautiful energy. So some of you could be taking on an energy, or you just already have this, where you are recognizing opportunities. You could be feeling very creative around this time period. There could be some type of abundance or growth happening within yourself or in your life as well. Some of you could be mothers or fathers for that matter too. So really nice energy. So clarifying your current energies, guys, we have the Seven of Cups here. And what this tells me is that some of you could be fantasizing, or, you know, kind of going within your head. You could be fantasizing about a particular person even. Okay, nothing wrong with that. And if that's not your story, though, what this also says is you could really be, again, laser focused on your goals and making to-do lists or figuring out what to do next. Seven of Cups is a scattered energy at the same time, okay? And what I mean by that is you're going to have options. Some of you might even have a lot of options, especially with the Lovers card here. You could have an option between two different people, two different jobs, two different life paths, all right? And what this is saying is perhaps some of you are going within during this time period to make the right choice about something, whatever fits your story here. Because again, you do have a lot of options, but you want to make sure that you are weighing them out enough and analyzing, because the message that just came through is be careful of what you wish for, right? So you want to make sure you choose the right thing. And if you're too stuck in the clouds or too stuck up in your head and you're not grounded and honest with yourself for that matter about what you really want in life, you might make the wrong decision. So just make sure that whatever you need to do, whether that means making a short-term to-do list or goals list and a long-term, or making vision boards and getting really clear on what you want out of a relationship or where you want to go next, make sure you're doing that around this time period, keeping yourself grounded. And clarifying your future energies, guys, we have the Chariot, and it's exactly what I was explaining earlier. So I love it. I love when this happens. Remember, I was saying that some of you are going to be moving forward and leaving some type of drama or rockiness behind you. Well, this definitely confirms that. This is, look at the visual here. This is forward movement, okay? Chariot, really powerful card, guys. This is energy on wheels, and there's really nothing stopping you. There's going to be nothing stopping you during this time period. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with. This is also success too. So you're your own commander, as you can see here. So this could be you reining in some type of energy or cutting out distractions and just moving forward in life in any area that is coming to your mind while you're watching this, getting some type of success, okay, leaving people in the dust even too. So very cool. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer as well. And for what you need to know now, I have a few different cards here. Two popped out together, and they're all very powerful messages. So first card here is the Tower. And I love when this happens here, because with the wheel, the Tower always confirms the message, which means, yeah, there's going to be some type of change that happens. Could be happening for you now. Okay, this could be something already set in motion that you're aware of, right? Some type of change that you're going through. And if something wasn't working for you guys, or you felt a little bit stagnant, or you know that energy you get into, that we all get into, where you know something needs to change, maybe you don't know how to change, or you don't know what to do, you don't know what to tweak. Well, there's going to be something that does it for you, basically. All right, so what you need to know now is there's going to be some type of change for you, but it's going to be for your highest good. And why do I say that? Well, we have the Star, which is beautiful, guys. This is wish fulfillment, and this is also very much of a healing energy. So if some of you need to heal from past hurts, or heal something within yourself, or just, you know, get some type of balance or peace or light, you're going to get it. Really beautiful energy here. Okay, this could be working on a personal goal, or overcoming a bad habit, or even an addiction for a small percentage of you out there. Could be something that comes in for you and, you know, forces you into this energy. And the other card we have here is the All Gifted. So you're not going to see this in other tarot decks. This is the Wild card. Very beautiful. What this says is that you are very gifted. So what you need to know now, so listen up, you are very gifted. You're very talented people. You have a lot to offer the world, and you need to realize that. And you have a lot to give. And also there could be some type of gift coming in for you. Could be on a spiritual level or something a little bit more literal, but there's going to be some type of really beautiful energy coming in for you. Really nice. Scorpio, I wish you a beautiful rest of your February. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time with love.